Hey Leo, I'm back to do your September reading. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a quick three card spread for you and see what it is you. This was sticking in my hand before, but I don't want to take it. The Four of Emotions. So you might be feeling kind of discontent, bored. You have like suitors, but you're not really interested. Okay, or someone else is acting like that towards you. I'm like really upset with these cards flying all over the place. Okay, I don't have time for this. Okay. Intuition and insight. All right, Leo. So I was only supposed to pull 3 cards, but 4 cards came out, so there we are. Your first card you have is the Chariot card, which is be open to success. The second card that you have is seeing clearly, which is the Hangman. And your last card is the Three of Swords, which is the Three of Thoughts. So sorry about that. But overall, you have insight and intuition, which is what is this? Insight and intuition. Let me see. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. This is like a new deck for me and I'm not really sure like what they are. Oh, it's the Moon card. Ooh. It's the Moon card. So off the bat, I feel like you might be dealing with a Cancer. All right, Leo. So let's go. Let's go for it. Again, your first card is the Chariot card, and that says be open to success. It says look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. So Leo, I feel like in the past you accomplished a lot of things because you were listening to yourself and you were able to just accomplish a lot of things and balance a lot of things. And this card says you will reach success. You reach success when you listen to divine guidance. When you listen to yourself and you stick to your own beliefs and you stick to your own way of doing things, that's how you become successful. Okay? Now, I feel like this is your past. This is not your present. I feel like presently this is you with the Hangman. It's seeing clearly. And it says it's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the gift, the blessed gift, to see past the circumstance and envision amazing possibilities while you rethink your plan. The momentum, sorry, don't worry, the pause in momentum while you rethink your plans won't last. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. So I just have a feeling, Leo, that there's something that you need to let go of in September. There's something that you need to listen to your divine guidance about. There's something that you're sacrificing yourself for that you don't need to do that. You don't need to be sacrificing yourself anymore. That's the feeling that I have. Like, I feel like it's time for you to listen to your true divine guidance. It's time for you to listen to your true feelings about whatever situation you're in right now. What is your soul telling you? What is your spirit telling you? You need to follow that because that's the only way you're going to get success. Okay? There's something that you need to see clearly. There's something that you need to see from a different perspective. This is a sacrificial card, and it's like, it tells me that you're sacrificing yourself for something that is not your divine guidance. That is not your true soul's path. Because in the future, I'm seeing the Three of Thoughts, the Three of Swords. And it says, loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important this situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. So, yeah, I feel like there's something that you need to move away from, okay? Because if you keep sticking in it, it's going to lead to heartache. So if you want to avoid this heartache, stop like sticking towards something. If your heart is telling you otherwise, follow your heart. If your spirit is telling you, something isn't good for you, then you should follow that, because if you stick to it, it's going to lead to your heartache. And it's going to lead to like the moon card, which is depression. The moon, when you have to face the moon, it's like it's you having to face yourself in the mirror. And every time we have to face ourselves in the mirror, it's because something has gone wrong. Okay? It's because we haven't been listening to our true selves, and we've been getting ourselves in messy situation that has caused us pain, hurt, and anguish. And now we have to sit back and be like, damn, I got myself in this. And that's like the hardest thing to do. Okay? That's the hardest thing to do when you're in pain, to have to admit that you put yourself in that pain. Okay? So if you want to avoid this whole scenario, start listening to your divine guidance. Start following your own path. Start following your own thoughts and ideas. And don't sacrifice yourself for another's ideas or another's thoughts or another's way of life. Like if it doesn't align with you, if it doesn't agree with you, don't sacrifice yourself for it, okay? Get out of that. Intuition and insight says your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now, so you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Okay? You can trust. Your intuition is good. You can trust it. Follow your own insights over the advice of others. And don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. Okay? Keep your cards close to your chest. Don't tell nobody what you're doing. Don't give out any information. Don't tell anyone anything. Okay? Stay to yourself. Do not expose your personal business to people. Do not tell people your personal issues. Okay? If you're feeling confused about something and you don't quite know, what decision to make, listen to your intuition, listen to your personal guidance, follow your own self. I'm going to read this intuition and insight again for you because this is so strong, so powerful. It says your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now, so you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insights over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. I don't know what else to say. Leo drops mic on this because it's so good. Listen to yourself. Listen to your own intuition. Listen to your own guidance. Stick to yourself, because if you don't, there's a Three of Swords that's waiting for you. Three of Swords is waiting for you here. I shuffle the cards and you even have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom. So you have the Three of Swords, you have the Five of Pentacles. If you do not listen, this is going to be your end result. And then you're going to be feeling like this, wanting justice. Why put yourself through that? It's not even worth it. Okay? So listen to what your intuition is telling you. Let's go ahead and pull for the Chariot card. Be open to success. Be open to success. You will only arrive at success if you listen to your divine guidance. Listen to yourself and no one else. Okay, Leo, let's get into it. Let's go. That's a lot. Let's see what we have here. Tell me the story. Tell me the story, cards. Okay. There we go again. Three of Swords. Perfect. You see how they perfectly aligned? Look at that. Here we go. So I see that you're looking for unconditional love, okay? You want a partnership, Leo. You want a partnership. But instead, this is what you've been getting. Okay? This is what you've been getting. You've been going out there with your heart open, pouring out your unconditional love, being free, being open, generous like you are, but you've been getting this. And this is what you want. You want a partnership. You want this kind of partnership. Somebody who accepts you unconditionally. I feel the people that you're meeting are also like hurt. They have pain. They have some kind of disappointment, you know. I do see you like losing hope in ever finding, you know, I see you losing a little bit of hope here. Okay, I see you losing a little bit of hope here, because like at the bottom of the deck, you're feeling some type of way, but right underneath that is telling you don't feel like this. Just, again, the Chariot card, like start believing in yourself. And this has been coming up for you like since I'm like the last like I think it's January. When I did your January, like from January, you were in this place. Okay, so it's like don't feel like this. Get back to this energy of believing in yourself and trusting in what God has for you, trusting in what the universe has for you. Like what's for you is for you, and nobody cannot take it from you. Okay, be victorious. Follow your own. Just it's like everyone is the same story. Like it's different circumstances. It's different, like dynamics. It's a different way, but at the core, at the deep core of everything, it's all about following like your own your own voice. Follow your own voice. Like stop, your intuition is telling you like someone is not good and you're like, "Oh, but I want this so bad." It's like I understand you want this, but if it's not coming in the right package, then you gotta like let it go. You know what I mean? Like you gotta trust yourself enough. You gotta trust yourself enough to let something go that doesn't look like what you want. That's not exactly what it is that you desire, okay? Because I see that you're not listening to your intuition about something that is obvious. It's obvious that you're hurt here. It's obvious that there's going to be heartbreak here. It's obvious that you're not seeing something clearly, okay? How do you feel? Do you feel happy? Do you feel like this? Do you feel like this? Or do you feel like this? So I feel like you have to ask yourself that and release yourself, okay? So that's what I see here with that. You definitely need to release yourself. Hold on. Sorry about that. Yeah, so there's a need to release yourself from, this thought that I want this so bad, I want this so, again, my bad. Yeah, like I was saying, there's a need to release yourself from this because and see the truth, see things for what they are instead of like holding on to the idea, okay? Because you already have no strength. This is already draining all your strength and all your energy. You legit have no strength. But it's like something that you don't want to let go of. But eventually it's gonna come crashing down and you're gonna see the reality of getting yourself out of this prison that you've put yourself in. You're not stuck here. You're not obligated to anyone. And you don't have to do anything. You're only obligated to yourself. You're only obligated to your own success and nobody else's. So start doing things for yourself. Start making moves on your own behalf and not thinking about, taking other people into consideration and how it's going to affect this person and whatever. It's like it's up to you. No matter who gets affected, if you're using your divine guidance, you're going to come through victorious and successful no matter what. Okay? So let go of this. I know you want this unconditional love, so I know you want this. I know this is what you want. But if it's coming like this, and like this, and like this, you can't even use your intuition, then no, Leo, like open your eyes and see things clearly. See that this is not for you. Let's pull for seeing clearly, but we already know like what, we already have an idea of like what it is that you need to let go of here, right? But let's just see. Give up the fight. Give up the fight. I just told Sagittarius this. I just told Sag. I was like, just let it go. There's no need for you to defend yourself when you know that you're right. Just give it up. Give up fighting for something that what are you fighting for? You're fighting for this? You're fighting for something that caused you heartache, that caused you pain. What are you fighting for? Stop fighting so that your strength, because you're wasting, this is, this takes strength. It takes strength. There are certain people that it's like, you can like waste your breath with, right? Certain people, like you can be like, if they come to you and they want to argue with you, you're like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go toe to toe with you. We're gonna argue this. I'm gonna, I have time. But there are certain other people that you're just like, you're not even worth, like, you're not worth my breath. Like, I'm not gonna waste my energy on you. And this is one of those situations where it's just like, don't waste your energy. Don't waste your breath. Don't waste your energy. Don't waste anything. Because it's not worth it. You have. It's not worth it. Okay? So there's no point in even, like, what are you proving your point about? I was looking for the Three of Thoughts. The Three of Swords. Yeah, I see that you're hoping and wishing for emotional stability with a love. You're looking for a partner. You want a partner. You want someone who's going to emotionally satisfy you. You're longing and you're wishing and you're hoping for that emotional satisfaction, that emotional gratification. But this is what you're dealing with. And it keeps going on and on. It's just a never-ending story. The same thing happens over and over again. Like somebody doesn't share equally with you, you walk away, they walk away, you guys come back, and then there's like an apology, but then the same thing happens over again. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not giving to you, I'll give to you, I promise I'll give you more, but then it never happens. And then there's still no equal give and take. And then people walk away, they come back, oh, I'm sorry, I'll do better. Nothing happens. It's the same thing. It's the same story. It's the same story. And you keep fighting. It's like draining you. This is what you hope for. Wait for it. It'll come to you. But this situation is not it. Wait for it. It's gonna come to you. But you need to strengthen your intuition. You need to strengthen like your ability to trust in yourself and to pick the right people. I mean, we always see red flags in situations and then we ignore them because we want something so bad. Because we have a deep desire for something. So we ignore those red flags constantly, even though we know it's bad. So I see what you want. You can get it. You're capable of getting it. But don't try to get it from these kind of dynamics. Now let's see this moon card. Okay. What does your intuition want you to know? What does Leo's intuition want them to know? Stop going back and forth with somebody. Let it go. Stop it. Drop out of the race. Like, take yourself out of this game. Stop going back and forth with a person. Like, just stop. You know, if that's what you're doing, then yeah. Like, drop the battle, drop the mission, drop everything. You're here right now. You need to be right here. And that's going to help you to move on. Okay? You're here right now. You need to get up, decide, like, no, I'm in control of my life. I say what goes and what doesn't go. I'm not at the mercy of another's decision. I'm not at the mercy of somebody else's life. Who knows what that person's life is all about? How do you know what do you know is going on in their life before you're willing to put your life on hold, right? Because you really don't know how long you're going to be on hold for. This sacrifice, okay? This hangman, how long are you going to stay here? So get up, start listening to yourself, and move on. Drop the ball. Drop it. Become more emotionally stable. So that you can attract your equal, someone who's on that same level as you. Remember, this is what you want. Well, get yourself together so that you can attract this. Because it's coming. But you need to cut some stuff off. You need to cut some people off that are not for you. And like the cup cards keep coming. They keep coming. They keep coming. On like everything is going to be good for you, Leo, when you decide to take power in your own hands and just cut the crap. All good things are going to come for you. all good things are gonna go. Like the whole water family is here. The whole like Cups family is here. You have your wishes and everything coming true if you would just do this. And this and just drop, stop it. Okay? Give up the fight, let it go, drop it. It's not worth it. Take yourself out of the drama, take yourself out of the game, just swim away. Take a different path, okay? Or not swim away. You're not you're not water. Take your pride somewhere else, okay? So that is what I have for you, Leo. Okay, that's the message that I have for you right now. Okay, wonderful things will happen once you start listening to your divine guidance, once you start listening to yourself, once you start trusting in yourself, being open to receive. This is the Cancer card. Once you start being open to receive and only allowing people in your energy or in your space that want to give to you, that want to do for you, okay? Once you stop letting people like this in your energy, then you'll get this, right? Because you have to be what you want to attract. All right, so that's what I have for you, Leo, for this September. Moving into October, it looks like things are going to be positive once you walk away, okay? All right, until October.